Okay, hello everybody, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to explain you what is a scaffolding. What is a scaffolding, a method or practice into one activity adaptation, supporting students step by step. That is the key concept of scaffolding. Provide assistance to the students, but into certain process. Let's going to discover what are those processes. But firstly, we need to understand what is scaffolding. Well, scaffolding is the teacher support to help students into completing a task they cannot yet do alone. It is temporary and is removed as learner become more independent is provide help assistance to the students into the classroom into activities that maybe they cannot do alone in that moment, and that is the key concept, provide assistance to students. But for this we have to consider certain process because it is not good to provide assistance the whole process. It's step by step. The goal of scaffolding is we are going to find into three processes for break or even try to help completing a task into manageable steps and guide learners thought pensamientos. For this reason, we are going to look or start with I do. I do, that is the teacher model. That is the teacher explanation. We do is through the helping by the teacher, is the assistance that the teachers provide to students into the activity during the class. But you do is the independent practice, is in the practice into the homework that the student has to develop in home or even into the time of completing those home into isolation. And the intention for this method, scaffolding, is for complex tasks. As I provide here an example, writing a paragraph with A1 level. A1 level. Maybe could be a little bit difficult for students who don't can uh, put into practice those activities because it can be a little bit hard. Um, the complex activity is write a 5 sentences paragraph using my favorite sport. Using my favorite sport. The problem is that the students maybe feel a struggle with the structure and vocabulary. 5 sentences, yes. 5 sentences into one paragraph. Let's going to understand this. This instruction is one paragraph into 5 sentences. For this reason, this teacher is gonna promote the scaffolding process step by step. First of all, starting with a brainstorm of the vocabulary, sport, actions, and feeling. Sport, soccer, basketball, actions, run, jump, and two others. And feeling, well, happy, excited, eh, maybe scared about it. So that is an idea that the teachers provide into prompts. Prompts are the models of the sentences that the student have to reply into answer those activity. For example, my favorite sport is soccer because I like it to play in a team. Yes, the model writing is gonna be on the board. I do. That is true. The teacher explanation. Write one sentence together. It's gonna be the teacher support. We do. We do. And even the student completed along, it's gonna be the part of the you do. The students is gonna complete with their preference. Their preference, for example, the sport is gonna change. If I put in the board soccer, the student is gonna be put table tennis or I don't know, baseball could be. the ideas that they think. It's gonna be part of the you do into isolation. And let's going to show more that the activity adaptation is through the prompt, to the prompt into the assistant students. Use sentences for a start. Add word bank. You can provide to the students the word bank, the key vocabulary, and allow drawing for ideas. Very strong and weak students. And as a final reflection, the scaffolding empowers students by giving them tools to be success, building confidence and independence for better outcomes. Following those processes, I do, we do, you do. So thank you so much for watching this video and see you in the next one.